post as well because there are a lot of giveaways onto that. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are back again at the game number two between Team DS versus Team Fight to win. Now DS onto that upper hand. Look at that, the draft is on, Sarah.
Exactly so, and right in as we were speaking, we are into the draft itself, and of course, Team Daaku Sena bans out on the Alucard and probably the Zilong coming in next and fight the win, definitely banning out on the Bruno. They realize they do not want to open that hero, and with that, we have seen three very three very predictable bands coming in, and next we might even see the Eve or the Sicilian bands coming in right away.
That's true. Even I want to see that Matilda ban coming in from the Shadow team fight to win. Given the fact that Matilda did help out in the most of the team fight with the guiding wins and trying to come up with the good circling eagle as well. We did see that on point. So yep, we might be seeing that. But now for now they banned up a Cecilium. No late game insurance in both of the hands. They just want to take it away, trying to push it out to the late game.
Exactly. So the Sicilian ban perfectly predicted right there. The Bruno coming in and even the Jukshin getting banned out. But that does mean that the Eve is still open, and leaving a Eve open when you want to pick up on a proper goal laner, say maybe the Beatrix or even something like a Layla. Don't leave the Eve open. She has too much range on that real world manipulation and will be, you know, will be just irritating the marksman way too much. And once again, fight to win just open up with Matilda for DS to pick up as their first pick priority. Like, hmm, why are you giving away the best Roma in the current meta to a team who has been
That's true.
repeatedly playing that in the tournaments?
That's true. That's true. Again, maybe team fight to win are trying to go ahead with this tanky composition, trying to make sure. Last game, that Gatut Kacha, a very, very good AOG. We did see that connecting on to two more than two people at an instance as well. But team fight to win heavily played onto that HP, giving that so much damage into the hands of Alpha as well. So that was just not working out for them. And if they go for that same kind of team composition into the match number two as well, it is gonna get looking very, it will look very skeptical right there. But again, team fight to win, they pick up a Phobius along with the Suyu, understandable, of very very good heroes in this meta, but I want to see who's going to be the roamer because roamer plays a very heavy part while you pick up a Suyu, making sure that the Suyu does gets a lot of trying to snowball that entire game for himself.
Exactly so. And right as we were speaking, right, they do pick up on the Eve as well as the Alpha, which means that now with the Matilda, Team DS already has a stronger comp. And as we were speaking about that, Bhim actually picks up on his Lilia for the first time in a while. It now things are going to be looking a little bit more interesting because his Lilia is just one of a kind. It can change the game from zero to hero in just a matter of seconds in one single team fight. And now that there is an actual front line, like the Phobius who's going to be irritating the enemy damage dealers, Lilia has a fair chance of stacking up her bombs and using her skills properly. Suyo, though, against an Alpha, Suyo is a bit of a skeptical pick because Alpha will win out
Mm-hmm.
on the retributions and will also be able to catch Suyo off guard in like if he doesn't manage to immune with his second skill. So with that, both of the drafts looking fairly equal at the moment just because of that one singular Lelia pick. So DS will really have to plan it out on what goal laner they want to pick up. Is it going to be a Harriet? Is it going to be a Layla? Or are they going to pick up something completely unconventional? The 1-1 ban coming here, that is definitely a good decision because both Matilda and Alpha are dive in heroes, and a 1-1 is specifically good against such kind of drafts.
That's true. I like how Team DS have closed up all those marksman possibilities for the Fighter team fight to win. But again, the chip ban. I'm not liking that chip ban. I feel like this was a waste given the fact that Matilda was already picked up as their first priority and the Matilda will definitely go on to that room position. So That was just not it for the side of Team Fight to win. Maybe they were just running out of time and they just wanted something to ban.
Exactly. Like, hello? Why did you ban? There's already a Matilda. There's even an even Alpha. So why do you want to ban out on that chip? Ban out on a marksman instead. Ban out on the Beatrix. Ban out on the Nathan. But no, I don't know. Things were just looking a little bit dicey for right now for Fight to win. But they do pick up on the Nathan for their goal lane. So that is something good, something commendable done by them finally. And now Team DS will be the ones looking for that goal lane as well as EXP pick. We might see an Hylos EXP once again, and a Beatrix going to be coming in the goal lane. Beatrix is definitely going to be the top choice here. What would you say, Peachy?
I do agree with you. It would really play it out nice into the marksman lane against an Nathan, and given the fact that she could dominate the Nathan into the early game, so and we did see into the first match how Team DS were helping out the marksman every single time, making sure that they were getting down the marksman, from the opponent. So yep, that is the gameplay that Team DS are showing us, and there we go. We got the Layla. Finally, I'm excited to see how this Lilla is going to come up, given the fact that both of the teams are playing onto that late game marksman, and both the marksmen are heavily dependent on their items.
Absolutely so, but then again, ABC, good job right there with the Layla pick. Like, even in all of Daaku Sena's previous games, I've been screaming at the top of my lungs, choking on my own voice, pick up the Layla, pick up the Layla. But he finally does it. Okay, I'm proud of him. Then again, DS here poking out Nathan already. And look at that, they sent Bando to the goal lane on a Nathan. That is the most interesting substitution I have seen in a while. And Suyo is actually a substitute coming in to replace a member for the side of Team F2W. So they realized that Bando's hero pool is just getting banned out, so they instead made a substitution with another proper jungler. So this game, things are
That's
definitely going to be looking a little bit more difficult for the side of Team DS as compared to that of the first.
That's true. That's true. But then the roamer gap is already there. I do see that Carmilla leveling up quite just few seconds later than the Matilda, so that is going to cause some problem. But wait a minute.
Okay, Hitatsu has to flicker out and even use up the guiding winds to try and
Oh,
escape. Gugu does manage to
no.
get the kill, but will be taken
Oh.
down for going in so deep in the early game, that too to a tier 2 turret. So that wasn't the best of decision to get a kill on the Roma as a jungler, because it will give a major advantage to Patroclus for actually, getting that EXP advantage right before the turtle comes in. His retribution is going to have a lot more damage.
That is true. That is true. I really don't understand what's the thought process. But again, Suyu jumps in, tries to get a kill, but he would be forced to get out of that situation. But the turtle, easy turtle into the hands of Patroclus yet again.
Exactly so, and Haitatsu is doing a really good job of using those guiding winds. And look at that, the Spirit of Alpha connects once again. Jazz looking for that flicker, immobilized onto Jaya, will be securing the kill onto him once again, going in for that annoying little hero things which Glue does. And look at that, he gets the kill, and the real manipulation is enough to secure the kill onto Gugu once again. Musician getting caught out, he uses that ultimate to try and get some hits, but it is just not enough as Patroclus will be securing another kill onto the goal lane though. Bando does
Oh,
manage to win out because it's still the early game and Nathan has a good amount of advantage, at least towards the early game against that of Alela. But Patroclus here will be caught in a little bit of a danger, will be using the guiding winds to run right away.
okay, okay. They lost a little farm onto that jungler, but they're covering with the Nathan. That Nathan winning up against a Layla into that early game. That was, I feel like Layla was quite in too deep, while Nathan is just sweeping up those gold shield to himself.
Exactly. Like, giving a Nathan gold towards the early game, not the best of decisions, DS. They really need to focus the goal lane a little bit more. But then again, Alpha is still ahead in farm, so it would make a difference when DS comes for an actual gank on towards the goal lane. And look at that, Suyo and Nathan are looking for the engage already. Kamila though on towards the back lane manages to get the kill on towards Yamraj, and even Patroclus is getting poked down, taken down quite heavily because of that magic damage output from Beam as well as Bando. So Team F2W are doing a better job of focusing down the goal lane in this game.
Oh, definitely, definitely. And look at that. The second total of the game will be up very, very soon. Now, again, Team Fight 2 and oh, wait a minute. Okay. They are just waiting it out, zoning each other. I do see the glue coming up right from the bot lane to give a perfect rotation, a perfect support for the team.
Exactly, so and Suyo gets caught out in the real world manipulation as well as the Spear of Alpha connects right there. Carmela trying to get something, but the turtle and killing spree will be secured away by Alpha, and now the goal lane tier 1 is looking in quite a lot of danger. Mando has to play it safe. Jaya, she does not have her ultimate yet. Absolute Cinema going to be poked down by Lilia very much, has to flicker out of that situation. Haitatsu looking for her wisps to actually hit and deal some poke damage to that. Okay, look at that, gets the spot onto Bando. The entropy gets used up and the 3-man knockup comes in with that circling eagle as the Spear of Alpha also connects right away. Bhim will be the one getting taken down and the malefic shot gets the kill onto him. That was a perfect gank coming in by the side of DS. That is exactly. Oh, look at that. Goes in with the blade search, so you're right there. Will be looking to clear out the lane in the tier 1, but too late. They have to back off because he needs to stay alive and not give any more farm to the side of Team DS.
That's true. That's true. Look at that. The tempo already into the hands of Team DS yet again. Now they are focusing on to the goal laner. Again, a very good decision coming in from the side of Team Daaku Sena, given the fact that Layla, even if this game starts up to the
Okay, I do believe PG has a bit of a
on the
technical
background, he's going to
issue, but
give
she is
so much
back with
damage right
us.
there.
Yep. Quite well said right there, PG. But look at that. Another gank is going to be coming in towards the EX top lane and bottom lane as well as now Haitatsu and Yamraj are actually playing around that Layla, right? They finally realized the main damage dealer from the side of DS, and now Layla does have her items as well, so will definitely be looking to use up her potential to the full.
Oh,
Okay, Yamraj goes in
mm-hmm.
for the flicker, circling eagle right onto Google, but nothing really much going to be coming out of there. And the real manipulation takes a lot of damage while trying to deal damage on to Bando, while Absolute Cinema will be the one securing the kill onto us Jaya once again. And that's why,
Oh,
okay, another shot of Alpha's ultimate coming in right there, but nothing much going to be coming out of that, and DS simply playing for those objectives, realizing that team fights, we don't want to do that, we just want your objectives.
that's true. That's true. Again, looking at the items, Phobius did went away with a War Axe. A very good item for the Phobius, but oh wait a minute.
Exactly, and Haitatsu gets the kill along with getting Patroclus a monster kill onto that Phobius. There's no sustain. We were talking about how Phobius will be the one being the main sustainer for the side of Team
Yep.
F2W. But no, he goes in with a War Axe as his first item. That's definitely not the right choice when your team is already losing out. Like, get the defense, get that Thunderbolt as well as the anti-cuirass. Your damage dealer, it's a Nathan, not you. So not the best of decision. Another curse of blood being hit only onto Yamraj, but then again, Team DS just looking for the disengages and going back to farming.
Team Fight 2 and really needs to work on their micro, on their items, because if Phobius went in, oh, okay.
Okay, we can see that the Suyo is going to be chasing down, using the retribution, but Yamraj with a real one manipulation play. That was so very useful, and the Flask of Oasis passive saves him right away while Patroclus in the backline secures a kill on towards a Beam as well as Musician. That is definitely a well played right there. Bando here trying to take down tier 1, uses the entropy right away to teleport back to base because he knows that Okay, that was an insane prediction coming right out by ABC. Well done, my boy. But then again, it was just a split second later, and Panda safely managed to recall back to base.
Almost, almost. And if that hit, Bando is gonna be in deep trouble. But again, he is safer now. He is slowly farming up his score, looking very good so far. 2-1-0. He if he comes up under a team fight now is the time where Ethan is gonna get his power spike. In just few minutes. But Team Daaku Sena, they are not allowing the Nathan to shine. They are pushing them. They are pushing, making sure that the Lilia as well as the Suyu are already down right before the team fight starts.
Exactly so. Like, for the Nathan to deal damage, he actually has to use that entropy and come in so that he can actually reach the members of DS. But that is just not happening because the main front line, they're getting poked out from miles away and getting taken down by ABC as well as Yamraj even before a team fight starts. Like, look at that. Look at Musician
Oh,
getting taken down so easily with just a few hits, and even Curse of Blood being used up inside the turret. Okay, I think that was a miscommunication or a misstep coming in by Jaya right there. Definitely not the best of decisions in a losing stage of the game. So you're though looking for that split push. Why did he cancel his recall? Because Glue is there, and Team DS managing to realize that will be looking for that counter to the Suyo, and they will be chasing him down. Yamraj
oh,
already manages to get the hits. Yamraj will be the one escaping and securing the kill onto Gugu. Now they are 4v5 and the Lord is marching down the mid lane. It's just a tier 1 Lord, so there might just be a successful defense since there's a Nathan as well as Lilia. But the damage output coming in by ABC. Blue teleports right back to base, forces Lilia to use that black shoes, but she won't be taken down just yet. Another Curse of Blood being missed out by Jaya. Definitely not the best pick here, as DS is going to be chunking down those inhibitors like it's nothing. And now the minions are
yeah.
going to be moving down the mid as well as the top. The minion real women
Oh,
relation catches Jaya Suyo with a blade search, will be taken down instantly by ABC for that open extension. The base is wide open, but ABC looking to have fun right inside the base, doesn't manage to find the kill with that malefic shot, but will definitely be looking to take
wait.
down the base. But okay, no, they are choosing to go for the kills. But okay, the crystal falls on its own. DS takes away a clean 2-0 sweep against F2W, managing to secure their spot in the lower bracket finals against LCF next.
Oh my god, that last team fight lasted an eternity. They were just dishing out damage, and then I feel like Team Fight to win really gave up, but given the fact that minions were still pouring in. And with that, look at that. Petroculus picks up that MVP. Perfect score coming in. Team DS, Team Fight to win really gave up that Matilda and Alpha combo yet again. First match, they gave it away. Second match as well. No, I'm not digging that.
Definitely the draft gap coming in right here, PG, because giving away an Alpha and Matilda in this meta, as well as the Eve, definitely the worst possible choice you can make as a team. But then again, they couldn't really do much. So with that, we can see the DS has managed to secure the 2-0 in this best of 3, and they will be moving towards the lower bracket grand finals, which we will be seeing right away next from 9:30 onwards. As for the damage though, Yamraj dealing a lot of damage on a hero like Eve, which is 27%, and just 1000 off of that of Patroclus, who dealt 28%. So definitely good team fight coming in by the side of DS, just showing that no matter what hero it is, they can actually play and win out in the team fights. F2W, a very good run coming in by them. Good tries to do those split pushes, but then again, this is the last thing they could have done in this tournament, and they will sadly have to be happy with these